Sri Lanka, and particularly love the discipline we've seen in young Chamito Wickramasinghe. At the start, in the first game, if you remember, the Sri Lankan opening bowlers were a little bit wayward. They were bowling off line, they were bowling with a lot of width, but here it's a far more controlled spell. What do you think of this pitch, Parvez Maruf? A bit double-paced. First one was Jaiswal, who missed with a sweep after a couple of boundaries. But it just felt like both Sanju Samson and Rinku Singh were a touch early on their shots, thereby going straight up in the air. Hello, Avik. Hello, Roshan. Hello, all our viewers. It's sticky for sure, understandably, as so much rain been happening around Pallekele and Kandy especially. The curator wouldn't have much time to prepare it. That's why straight away Charita Sri Lanka hesitated, without any hesitation, wanted to bowl first. And all credit should go to this young man, just 22 years old, new ball being given against two quality players, Jaiswal and Shubman Gill, and he's setting the tone wonderfully. This is what's been missing in this series for Sri Lanka. Power play has leaked so much runs, and a youngster comes in, and from the first ball, he's been brilliant. It's not like he's express pace, but he's been extremely accurate. In the air, an opportunity. The skipper running back just evades him. Couple of runs for Shubman Gill. He would have had his heart in his mouth there. Very nearly. Wickramasinghe had his second man. He's bowled extremely well, and I can tell you that he's just been to MRF, and he's been on a scholarship, so he's obviously enjoying the fruits of it. And a good LPL, bowled and batted, and here he is. Heading in line this time around, easy pickings for Shubman Gill. That will be his first boundary. Probably the only poor delivery in this spell by Chamito Wickramasinghe. Half fully down the leg side, and Shubman Gill is a quality player. Anything loose would probably strive for pace. This delivery, Chamito Wickramasinghe mentioned about his past when he started his career. He was opening the batting for his school team. Even down 19 levels, he did open the batting. But what a story has been. Wonderful LPL. Gets his opportunity in this important game for Sri Lanka. Still swing on offer. A good spell from Wickramasinghe. 5 overs, 28 for 3.
It's the oldest football tournament in the world. But that's not why we watch it. 15 club teams, 2 state teams, 7 military teams. But that's also not why we watch it. We watch the Durand Cup because it's 1 month of football action. It's where real Indian football fans celebrate the game. Indian Oil Durand Cup, powered by Coal India Limited, 27th July to 31st August, live on Sony Live.
In the middle, Gill 9 of 9, Surya Kumar 7 of 6. This is where I'd love to pick your brain, gentlemen. You watch a lot of Sri Lanka cricket, and I understand that Asita Fernando is possibly a new ball bowler. But Surya Kumar Yadav's been dismissed twice by Pathirana. Why not bring Pathirana early inside the power play? I think he's been tossed as most after 6 overs, possibly 6 to 10, 1 over, and then from 10 to 20 of the rest of the 3 overs. I feel, in my personal opinion, that that's the way to use him. And Asita Fernando with the new ball, generally he can see in the delivery. So it's important he hits the right length and back of the length in these kind of pitches. Still a bit of seam movement on offer. Yeah, on the subject of Pathirana, I think captains should be willing to take a gamble with it, especially when there is an opening. If you remember, even in one game with 2 wickets fell in no time, felt that Pathirana would have been ideal. Beautiful bowling. Went the other way. Asita Fernando is an honest, typical seamer. Would bowl with the new ball, bowls with pace.
He's just settled into a role where he bowls between the 10th and the 20th.
There's definite assistance for the medium pacers.
The previous one just went away. And the second delivery just jagged back. That's what Asif Fernando brings into you. He's someone who doesn't rely on swing. He relies on seam bowling. It's a record, as Roshan said, the honest try. Keep running in for you. It's important. He's the back of the left. Keep saying about it. Fast bowlers in these kind of pitches, it's very important to hit the back of the left. He's a wholehearted cricketer, Asif Fernando. He'll give you his all. First and the last ball of a test match, he would run in and bowl almost the same pace. He's earned his stripes here, playing in the T20.
It's been good picking up those singles. Shubman Gill, just the one boundary. It's just been tap and run. Just respecting the conditions. India trying to recalibrate. Doesn't look like a 200 surface. They need a partnership here on.
One other thing you've seen Asif Fernando today is the line he bowls, the tight line. Let's look at where India is at the moment. In that first game, if you remember, he was a little bit wavered, short and a lot of weight. But here, you could see that he's tightened that line a lot, bowling more wicket to wicket, or around that off stump, or maybe the fourth or fifth off stump, but not giving that width, which is commendable. So he's also using the seam conditions, and the ball has been moving around.
It's 2 runs of the final over, the power play. It's been good for the Fernando so far. You can't keep that shot too long, but there's a fielder right there. Deep fine leg position to perfection. And Surya Kumar Yadav's strength turns to weakness and India lose their fourth.
I'd like to give that credit to captain. He had the square leg very square. Usually when you have a short fine leg, square leg can be very, very square. And this time it's fine. The option was right by Surya. Fine leg was in the circle. It got to be high up the bat and one into Hasaranga takes it. The start by Asif Fernando gave for Sri Lanka in this over. He's been rewarded with a big wicket. The Indian skipper, Surya Kumar, gone for 8. India, 30 for 4.
समझ में आया मैंने कितनी बार हिंदी में समझाया कि पॉलिसी बाजार से कंपेयर करके कार की बोनस पे 8,000 रुपए तक बचा सकते हैं और कुछ लोगों को अभी तक समझ नहीं आया तो मैंने सोचा जापानी में समझा देता उसको नहीं वो絶対に待ってません
The best of Japanese anime on Animax, now available on GOTV.
ये जो करते हैं हाँ
India, Zimbabwe, Shivam Dube was man of the match. Washington Sundar was player of the series.
Naruto, the best of Japanese anime on Animax, now available on GOTV.
Was the umpire signals
आगे मेरा
the
कप्तान
post power play over.
लास्ट ओवर विकेट ले ले कम से कम 2
This is great from Sri Lanka. Chamindu Wickramasinghe getting the first 4 overs on the trot.
Start off with Chamindu Wickramasinghe bowling 4 overs on the trot. This was the wicket of Surya Kumar Yadav. That's the shot he plays so well for this occasion. Charita Sri Lanka got the man right in the place. The extra bounce.
was the undoing of Suryakumar Rao. Asita Fernando elated as we expected. Chamida Vikram Singh just 22 row. Previously, I just picked up, holding the ball cross seamer. Initially, every delivery was seamer, trying to swing it away or hit the seam and nick back to the right hand. First ball, Shubman Gill holds it across. Shows him in touch of the young man. And this is great for Sri Lanka cricket. He's been absolutely accurate, on the money on the surface, no width on offer like the first couple of games. And you're talking about the cross seam delivery. Surveys. These kind of slow pitches is a good option to have. You never know what one might keep a little low, skid onto the batter. This is good stuff for a young man. He's using entire repertoire. He understands these kind of surface. That's a wicket taking ball for him. An option as well. Off the mark, Shivam Dubey, his fourth delivery. A lot has been mentioned about his trip to Chennai, my hometown. There's another bowler as well who bowls just like Malinga, has the surname of Malinga. Ishan Malinga was there. They trained really well for 3 months. Some fabulous batting pitches there as well. Once the big Dennis Lilly comes over, they all bowl bouncers. So it's never a fun time as a batter. So you pick and choose when you go there. He's been great. Chamida Vikram Singh. It's been all Sri Lanka so far. Vikramasinghe opening the bowling. Tikshana getting the first breakthrough. Asita Fernando getting rid of Suryakumar Yadav. Second dump for Sanju Samson. Failure for Rinku Singh. Up at the moment. The head coach Jayasurya. Manindu Hasaranga was animated as well. Sri Lanka needed this, especially after the first 2 games under so much of pressure, and they needed to come back. They needed to come back strongly, and this is a great reply. And on the subject of Chamida Vikram Singh, I know he's just playing the first game and shouldn't really talk too much ahead, but see, as far as he's concerned, that's the player that Sri Lanka is looking for, whether it is Chamida Vikram Singh or somebody, because in the LPL, he was seen to be a big hitter. He didn't bowl much, but here he's starting with a new ball and bowling 4 overs. What can he offer with the bat? In the gap, runs in. Excellent effort from Patirana. Definitely saves 2. What a spell from Vikramasinghe. 4 overs, 1 for 17. India 35 for 4.
Correct. The taste of success.
पॉलिसी बाजार करा जिदुशा होके नो हिता खुशी समझ में आया। मैंने कितनी बार हिंदी में समझाया कि पॉलिसी बाजार से कंपेयर करके कार इंश्योरेंस पे 8,000 रुपए तक बचा सकते हो, पर कुछ लोगों को अभी तक समझ नहीं आया, तो मैंने सोचा जापानी में समझा देता हूँ। आयो नारा
Or Arita is valuable. Arita has his 4 overs for Vez Maroof.
Looks like he's just letting Sanjeeva, the physio, that he jarred his shoulder. It's been a while since Matisha Patina has been having this problem. He's been carrying on playing, having some injections. And if you had noticed, not throwing his 100% from the outfield as well as from the infield. And this is a major news for Sri Lanka. That's his specialized dead bowler. Not even bowl a single lower, possibly Sri Lanka would have hoped at least 2 to 3 overs to be used in death overs. And now all of us, you have a situation in case if Matisha can't bowl, Chamida Vikram Singh has bowled out, and you only have Asita Fernando bowling his second over, 2 overs of death overs. This important pace for Sri Lanka, they need to keep picking up wickets to stay in the game and reduce that pressure with the death overs.
Well, Sri Lanka would hope that they get into the lower order of India pretty soon. Just happy to nudge around for singles. Shubman Gill.
This is not good news at all. Let's hope he's all right, but he seemed to be holding on to that shoulder, and this is what happened. Oh, certainly jarred that. Earned the applause of Chamindu Wickramasinghe, but he certainly felt the pain straight away. So Avishka Fernando, I believe, is the substitute, another young player who did extremely well in the recent Lanka Premier League. Pretty unfortunate not to be in this starting 11. But Sri Lanka might consider it as a positive headache rather than a negative headache.
That's usually the ploy against Shivam Dube. He doesn't enjoy the shorter ball. This was bowled at decent pace.
I'm sure Samaji Surya Charita Sri Lanka, new analysing coach, if you may say, in the team, Jayan Mubarak, would have had a massive say in this, how to attack Shivam Dube. It's correct to say, Ravi, most of the opposition around the world target Shivam Dube with the bouncer, but most of them overdo it and becomes predictable. It's these kind of players, the bouncer has to be used correctly and properly.
Well said. Because that's where Shivam Dube's resurrection as a batter all-rounder gives himself room. Another diving stop from Hasaranga as he saved two again. Sri Lanka have been brilliant on the field today.
Hasaranga in particular has been on fire. He's been running around, he's been holding on to catches. Another great effort here. Look at how he gives himself room, creates the width.
Spectacular effort from Manindu Hasaranga. 2 catches already. Seems like he's a man on a mission today. Sri Lanka have come out all guns blazing after winning the toss. Just 4 boundaries so far. Could be 2. And Shubman Gill does get back quite easily. And Chamindu Wickramasinghe, exceptional with the new ball.
Yeah, he was. A third most economical spell on debut for Sri Lanka.